You understand? You done found a new breed of Hebrews that stand and walk with the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. And we don't care who we got to come up against. You ain't standing before this truth. You understand? We done took them all on and gonna continue to take them all on.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up the book just to see I'm right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cost. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, they'd rather link a chick tonight. Praises to the Most High, I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaican, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Kwam Yasha Allah, sons of the power. Rise from the ghetto when Satan want us devoured. The seal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Wanna be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim, homicide ain't the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long, and it ain't a secret. That's why I die for them brothers I'm facing east with. Cause I'm an Israelite, crackers better get it right. Visions of my enemies, death flow through my dreams at night. And if your mind ain't there, then we don't dream alike. Reporting live from hell, home of Christians and Edomites.
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
While they play the sidelines, comfortable on benches. Me on the front lines, putting work in trenches. Making sure our election, preparing for Armageddon. Mastering this profession of prophesying these lessons. Protecting our adolescents and answering all their questions. Teaching the love they reflection, no matter what the complexion. We got a common connection, a part of God's hand selection. A shot at the resurrection, through us achieving perfection. But to give life takes sacrifice. Battle demons every vice. Short days and long nights. Less sleep and more fights. More wisdom, more strife. Telling everybody that they wrong and you're right. I'm an Israelite, blood of an Israelite. I ride for my Israelites and die for my Israelites. We owe a debt cause Christ paid the price. So who ready to give their life the life of an Israelite?
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he abdominal. So won't you suck the triangle? trying to do. Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one West rising to prominent. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been as proper since the teeny bopper, but now I'm throwing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get through the fire. Around with me, and I had a nigga spin like a tire. But down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UP. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
You ain't no Israelite, bitch, you a gospelite, bitch. Fuck you talking about? Hey, and nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade just line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood.
Hey, Shalom, Lord in Christ.
Bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm about it. UPK too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the sorrow and I show her. She could never get a priest holding. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. In a Tennessee, but she luring. Yeah, that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade just line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Bass up while I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, that clip look like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're scoring off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UBK play for keys, nigga. Commanding general get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I was stalking his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade just line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said, 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you,
right, Most High in Christ, Most High in Christ. Big up, big up. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And since 1969, we've been bringing the truth to every so-called black, every so-called Hispanic, and every so-called Native Indian about who they are according to the Bible. We've been telling you that you are God's chosen people, and that if you return back to God, then we'll find our way out of this hell, out of this slavery, out of this captivity, out of this paradox that we call America. You understand? We'll go back to our homeland. We believe that our homeland is Israel, not that little slither of land that the so-called Jewish man has over there, but the great lands of that all would take over Iraq, take over Iran, piece of pieces of the entire quote unquote Middle East. That's where we come from. So when you hear stories about Jesus, he's from the tribe of Judah, and that today would be the so-called Negro, the so-called African American. So when you think about Jesus, think about seeing a nigga. Now, with that being said, we're gonna get into something that's a little heavier. That's I guess what you would call meat. It's all about controlling the spirits and deciphering the thoughts of your mind. Like, I've broken down this thing many, 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 many times, but today I wanted to touch on something that I don't really speak about a lot, which is a lot of times why things go wrong for us, right? A lot of times why we think that why we can't have the better life, why we can't have the things that we want in life, why we can't be rich, why we can't be, like why we just don't have the things of our heart's desire. Why don't we have those things? Like, what's going on to where we can't get those things, right? And I want to show y'all something that I read in the scriptures, that tells us what's going on with the Most High, and why he only why a lot of the times, most of the time, he only gives us what we need. One second. I want to show y'all this real quick. I said we was gonna start in Romans chapter 8, verse 5, and that's what we're gonna do. So let's go there real quick first. Let's read Romans chapter 8, verse 5. It says, "For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit." Verse 6, "For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace." Now, is this saying that you can't have anything? That you shouldn't be able to get what you want in life? That you can't be rich? That you can't be great in life, and you can't be somebody that has things? No, that's not what this is saying. But this is saying somebody that everybody quotes a scripture wrong when they say that money is the root of all evil. When it's not money is the root of all evil. It's the love of money that's the root of all evil. Like, it's the man that and the woman that wakes up every day and all they can think about is money. They don't, they don't have that selflessness to be able to show, to the world. They only have selfishness. And they're only going to be able to provide what they want for themselves and they people and nobody else, right? They don't really care about making sure that anybody else is good. They just want to make sure that they good. And that's the thing that plagues a lot of our people to keep us from getting where we want to be, right? Now, I'll even say, if you are willing to go to a certain extent, and we all know in America, like I heard once before, it's a goddamn jack move with everything that you do. It's a jack move. Like, America took America. America built America by force. It wasn't by choice. It wasn't by, payment. It wasn't by good. It was by free labor. It was by beating, whips, chains, the iron rod. It was by, you know what I'm saying? It was by taking lives. You know what I'm saying? It was about slavery. It was about things that were not morally correct. This is how America was built, and this is how they're going to continue to build America. Whether it's them using their people or them using people from all over the world, like it don't really matter. But the thing that I want to show you is if you want to go to a certain place, right? You want to have something and you want it to last because one thing that's a connotation within the Bible, there's like a theme within the Bible is that the Lord will raise up certain people just to tear them down. Like that's his thing. Like he'll pick you up, you know what I'm saying, dust you off, make you look good before everybody, and then he'll tear you down. Just to show you, like, just to show his power and nothing more. Like, and he'll do it, he'll bring a people out of nothing. He'll bring up a people that, you know, everybody to everyone else is insignificant. That's how he works. So now when it comes down to controlling the thoughts of your mind, I'm getting to that. Like we're getting to a point. We getting to the point. Trust me. We're going to get to it. But just walk this dog with me for a second. The reason why I read verses chapter 8, verse 5 of Romans and 6 was because I wanted to show you that the Lord sees what you want to do with the things that you say that you want, with the things that you vehemently say that you need. Like he sees, like, okay, I want to show, like, I don't want y'all to think like this is spooky or this is something like ookie dookie. Like, I want to give you just the simple thing. I want to break it down as simple as possible. The Lord is a good father. When I say he's a good father, I mean that he does his job well. How many of you have children or have like seen children, right? Or had to babysit any of this, right? Or have dealt with children in any kind of manner. You know that when a child getting quiet, some ain't right because they making noise all day long. Now, for babies, they might be ducked off in the corner having to take a boo-boo or something. But for a child that's, 3, 4, 5 years old, something like that, when they start getting quiet, you start saying to yourself, hey, where this baby at? You start getting alert. And I'm just trying to tell y'all, like, that's how the Lord is. Like, the Lord, the Most High God, Yahweh, he is a good father to the point that he knows what you're going to do before you do it, and he ain't got to read your mind. Like, let me tell you something. Like, let's say somebody that does heavy drugs. You know if somebody that does heavy drugs, crack cocaine or heroin or something like that, you know that they're probably going to steal from you. So what do? You don't let them in your house because you say, I know that y'all like to steal to get high. You're going to do whatever you have to do to get high. So I'm going to watch you when I'm around you. This is how the Most High works when it comes to you and the things that you ask for. You might ask for a Benz, but the Lord knows that you ain't going to take care of that Benz. The Lord knows that you are not going to treat the Benz like you're going to use that Benz to shit on people that don't even deserve it. Like, you're going to take that Benz and drive past every nigga in the ghetto, every starving baby on your way to work, and never show no love to nobody. Now, this is what can happen. You can choose to serve Satan, and he'll give you the Benz. But what a lot of people don't realize is, now I'm gonna keep it simple. Like when I say serving Satan, I'm gonna break all that down to like on how we live in like in everyday life. But I'm gonna give it to you spiritually first. You can choose to serve Satan, and he'll give you the Benz. He'll give you all the money that you ask for. He'll give you the houses. He'll give you the women. He'll give you everything. But Satan works for the Most High. Like, It's a catch-22 when it comes to Satan. For those that don't know what a catch-22 is, a catch-22 is like a loss regardless, no matter whatever you do. No matter what you do, it's a catch-22. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about here. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Let's see. Let me go here. I think this is the one that I'm looking at. All right, so catch-22 definition, just so we can see this real quick. Hold on, let me maximize this. Here we go. Boom. All right, so for this is what it is when you serve Satan. A dilemma or a difficult circumstance. Let me put y'all on the screen. A dilemma or a difficult circumstance. Hold on 1 second. From which there is no escape because mutually conflicting or dependent conditions. Meaning that you're going to be stuck in this situation no matter what you do, whether you turn to the right or whether you turn to the left. This is you getting raised up to be destroyed. Or you could serve the Lord and still have riches and wealth, even in this kingdom, but even greater riches and wealth in the next kingdom to come. But while you're here, you could have peace of mind with your riches and wealth. Because we all know that there are some people out there that's willing to step on other people to get where they need to be. Like they don't have any compassion, no empathy, no sympathy, nothing. They're going to destroy whoever they need to get to the top. They always talk about the 48 laws of power. The 48 laws of power, written by Robert Greene, are conflicting interests to the scriptures, to what the scriptures has to lay down. They have two totally conflicting like words. One says, don't be deceitful to your brother. The other says, you can do whatever you need to do to get to the top. A lot of people read The Prince by Machiavelli, but they don't even do the research on who Machiavelli was. This Italian guy, right? In his book, The Prince, he says that in order to get to the top, which he was speaking to a duke, I believe at the time, or some other Italian white man or a prince or something, and telling him how to rule his country. Machiavelli never got into a role to where he was in total rulership. All he ever made it to was a advisor or something of the nature. He even went to jail for a long time, periods of time, was outcast. He never made it to any great stature. He never made it nowhere. These are just some works that people found later and glorified and thought that it would be a beautiful thing if we just use the words of this philosopher who never actually made it to the heights that he was prescribing that everyone else get to. Because he never even put those tactics that he had subscribed into his book into play. He was telling everybody else to do something that he had never done. How a lot of our parents say, do what I say and not what I do. That's what he was. That's the same thing with a lot of these other people that tell you how to get to higher positions in life. but they don't tell you how to maintain it for life. The scriptures say any city that is built or place that is built on blood will be destroyed the same way. This is how we find the peace in our thoughts, right? I'm going to throw this out there like I've just interject this if I could really quick. I've said this before. You cannot control all of the thoughts that come into your mind. Those are spirits. I'm like this class right now is controlling the spirits, deciphering the thoughts of your mind. The thoughts, remember, if you go into the scriptures, let's pull this scripture up real quick. I want to pull this up. Hold on. I'm about to pull this up. It's in the book of Rome, the book of Kings, Salakia. The book of First Kings. I'm about to show y'all this. Some of you brothers have already seen this. Some of you haven't. But look at this really quick, y'all. This is the book of First Kings. I'm going to pull this on the big screen. All right, so it says, hold on, I want to go back some because this is just giving me the whole thing. Let me go back. First Kings chapter 22 is where we're going to start at. That's where we at. Let me see if I can go to verse 20. All right, so here we go. This is First Kings, right? Chapter 22, verse 20. And it says, and Yahweh said, who shall persuade Ahab? Now, at this point, the Lord is having a council with the spirits in heaven. And it says, who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. So these spirits, they were like debating back and forth, saying, well, I can do this, or I can do that. Or they were just throwing out suggestions, saying, well, we could do this in order to get him to fall. They giving the Lord ideas on what's the most creative way to destroy this man. Now, we have to remember that whether somebody's raised up and glorified, or whether somebody is, and praised, or whether somebody is destroyed, all of those spirits work for the Most High, and they do the job that He sent them out to do, so they all make Him happy regardless. Now, remember, we don't get lost on me. We're talking about the spirits that's in your mind, or the thoughts that's in your mind. And I'm telling you that those thoughts are only spirits. The spirits come to your mind and say this, and they say that, and they sound just like you. You may say to yourself, damn, I said some crazy shit I said some crazy stuff in my head. But that's not always you. Some things I understand, like the righteous things, that's you. You are a righteous spirit by nature. The Lord wants you, especially if you're in here, the Lord wants you to do something right. You are in there. You have the decision to do right or to do wrong, to be a wicked spirit or a righteous spirit. And the Lord is going to use you for whatever spirit it is that you want to be. Like He's not going to stop you. He'll throw little things in your way to show you like, hey, you going the wrong way. Like, I'm about to destroy you. But He's going to let you go the way that you want to go. Like, remember, as I said, He's a good father. There's a father that will tell you, don't touch that stove. And he'll say again, hey, get away from that stove. What I tell you, that's hot. You're going to burn yourself. It's going to hurt. He'll explain it even further. And he'll say, you're going to get a pain that you've never felt before. And then he'll get tired of telling you. And he'll let you go over there and touch the stove. And you'll burn yourself and you'll scream and cry and holler. And he'll say, I told you so. But He's a good father, so He'll heal you. But He's also a father who will punish you. I told you not to touch the stove. Now, let me heal you, but at the same time, you're going to learn your lesson. You're going to learn your lesson. This is how the thoughts of your mind work. He's giving you a choice to choose between what you're going to decide, like what you're going to choose. You're going to do the right thing or are you going to do the wrong thing? He's letting you decide, but he has these spirits to test you, to tell you, or to help you decide on which way you're going to go. So these spirits, as I said, one said on this manner and another said on that manner. And there came forth a spirit and stood before the Lord and said, I will persuade him. Now let's keep reading, right? And the Lord said unto him, wherewith, and he said, I will go forth and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. Now, he said he'll be a lying spirit in the mouth of all the prophets. Now, this is how cold the Lord is when it comes down to this. He'll make you believe lies out of the people that you trust the most because that's what you want to believe. He'll make you think that the way that you're going is the right way after he has already told you that that's the wrong way. As a matter of fact, he don't even have to make you think it because you already think it. You're already saying to yourself that this is the right way, even though he told you, hey, that's not the right way. You believe what you wanted to believe, and now he's going to allow you to go down that path and give you the punishment that you deserve at the end. Like you might think that you might get rich and everything might be great and you're just going to be so wonderful and have everything although you're doing wrong. And let's say you go to the grave, right? But now let's look at an example of someone who is extremely rich, but unable to do anything with his wealth once he leaves this plane and this plateau. I want to show you something. These are the thoughts that you have to make sure. I'm trying to show you that when it comes down to your thoughts, you got to make sure that your heart or your mind is in the right place. I want to show y'all something because your intention is everything when it comes down to the Most High. It's all about your intention. First, let's read this one. Let's read this first. My bad, hold on. All right, here you go. Boom. What they say? Why Jackie Chan hasn't spoken to his daughter in years. Here, I'm finna click on it real quick. Let me just go ahead and click on it so y'all can see it. Why he hasn't spoken to his daughter in years. And this is going to be a lot of people with money, right? These people have all of this money or have accumulated all of this wealth, and now they'll never be able to share it or give it to the people that they love because the people that they love are drug addicts. The people that they love, the people that they raised from a sweet little boy and a sweet little girl, they have become drug addicts. Why Jackie Chan hasn't spoken to his daughter in years and refuses to support her financially. Refuses to support her financially. Oh, that's not the only one. He got another child. He has another child. Everybody has heard about the thing with Brian McKnight, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure y'all heard about Brian McKnight and how he like to hell with his kids. Brian McKnight threw his kids away completely. He don't want nothing to do with them. He say they spoiled, they riding, they dirty, they do him bad. He ain't got nothing to give them and don't want to deal with them. Don't want to deal with them at all. Let me show you what Jackie Chan said about his other child. Look at this. Jackie Chan reveals why he won't pass on his wealth to his only son, JC. His only son, JC. Why he won't pass on his wealth to his only son, JC. These people didn't have the purest of thoughts and intentions. They heart wasn't right. They mind wasn't right. There was nothing right about them. And the Lord knew all of the things that they planned to do when they got money. The Lord saw what Jackie Chan was doing for that money and doing with that money. Everybody think he's so humble and so sweet, but don't forget, the Lord never forgets. All these people have been raised up and given all this wealth, all these riches, all of these wonderful things. But to your detriment. Like everybody that gets rich besides you is using it to make sure that you don't get rich. Oh, you think I'm lying? Let me give you some basic examples. When have you ever seen a so-called African American working in an Asian spot? What about an East Indian swarmy spot? What about, you might see a black woman behind the counter of the Arab stores, but you don't really see no black men back there. They ain't working for them so-called Arabs. They ain't doing that work for them East Indians or them Asians. No one wants you to work for them. You have got to have your own. That's the only way you get on top. But the Lord is not going to give you your own without the right intention. Without the right intention. I want to show you what I mean. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12 real quick. Let me show y'all what I'm saying. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12 right here. And it reads, "For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit." It divides the soul and the spirit. The soul is everything that makes you you. The soul is like your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the things that are intangible that make you you. The things you can't see about you, your character. It said it divides that from the spirit. That's how strong the words of the Most High are. And it says, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. In case y'all missed what I was saying, y'all thought I was just playing or I was lying about what I'm saying. Look at this. Discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. The Lord is saying to you, I know what you're going to do with what I'm going to give you based on how you already handle what I've given you. Everything comes from the Most High. Everything. Whether it be a crumb or whether it be a loaf, whether it be a pebble or whether it be a rock. He's the creator of the tangible and intangible, things that you can see and things that you can't see. He gives you these things. You want motivation, he'll give you motivation. You want discipline, he'll give you discipline. These are things that you cannot see physically, but there are things that you can show. I understand. But now, it says the intents of the heart. The word of the Most High is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. Think about that for a minute. If I'm telling you in one breath, right, that if you want something, it all comes from the Most High and he'll give it to you. But you got to have the right intentions to do it. Like, think about if you was really able to move mountains. How many people would just be destroying mountains to show off their powers? Think about how many people would just be healing people just because they could, trying to play God. The intentions of your heart ain't right. The Lord ain't gonna give you $1 because he know you all you gonna do is buy bubble gum with it for you. You ain't even gonna break it down and buy multiple pieces of bubble gum for everybody. So you don't deserve the $1. I'll give you 50 cents and I'll see what you do with that. As a matter of fact, to make it even more difficult, because the Lord is a man of war, he's going to put in your mind something like this. Hey, don't go out and buy multiple pieces of bubble gum. Just buy enough for you. And you'll say in your mind, yeah, that's right. That's what I should do. But not paying attention that it's two people speaking. The person that told you not to buy the bubble gum wasn't you. You want to know how it wasn't you? Because you responded and said, hey, yeah, that's right. That's what I should do. That other voice is the spirit of deceit, the spirit of, you know what I'm saying, selfishness, the spirit of greed, the spirit of slothfulness. That's that spirit. There are different spirits that put different thoughts in your mind, and you have got to be able to control them. You have got to be the one to say, like Christ said when he was going through his thing with the 40 days and 40 nights when he was in the desert. Remember, the spirit came to him and told him, turn the stone into bread. If you the son of God, you say you hungry, you the son of God, turn this stone into a loaf. But Christ had to battle that thought because he understood that every thought is not his thought. This is how you know that he was dealing with a thought. When he went to the top of the temple, he went to the pinnacle of the temple. And what did it tell him? To jump off. It said, cast thyself down, and the spirits or the angels would catch him, lest he dash his foot on a stone, because he is the Son of God. Meaning that if you're really a servant of the Most High, the Lord will not allow you to be hurt, right? The Lord will guide you in a way to where you don't hurt yourself. Like, that's how the Lord watches after you that carefully, is what it's saying. But just think, if you had a thought in your mind that told you, jump off the building, jump from the top of this freeway passage, just jump. You have to combat that thing. Like, there are spirits, right, that come. There are things that said in our minds where we don't even think twice about them because those things sound stupid to us. Like, we don't struggle with dealing with those things, right? We don't fight those things. We don't have to worry about those things being being pressure to us. Like for a man that doesn't drink, you can't pressure him into drinking because he don't drink. And like, so that thought that come into his mind of like, yo, you should get sloppy drunk. He's going to dismiss it automatically because it's like, I don't drink anyway. Like, think about that for every thought that's in your mind. But the things that you are addicted to, this is why Christ said, let's read this scripture real quick. Let me pull this one. Let me pull this one. Hold on one second. Let's go to it's in Matthew. Salakia. Let me show you. This is why Christ said this. Matthew 5:28. This is why this was said. This was the whole point. This was the whole point of what I'm saying right here. Controlling your thoughts, right, is what is going to save your life. This is what's going to save your life in 2024. Christ said, but I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. Of course, he's not talking about any woman. If we get the context, he's talking about a married woman, right? I'm going to say something that is like, I'm going to just say it. To hell with it. I do maintenance at these apartments. These are like Section 8 apartments. Some of them are HUD apartments. Some of them are really, really nice apartments. Some of them are like they towers. Some of them suites. Some of them are nice. Like, right? There are married women. There's single women in these apartments. All these places that I go to fix these things. There has been numerous occasions where I've walked into apartments and women have been in nothing but their bra and their panties. See, they were hiding behind the door to let me in to fix whatever it is that I needed to fix. And when they would close the door and come from behind it, they would be in bra and panties. I would have to make my great escape and get the hell out of there and tell them, oh, I will come back when you're clothed, when you got on clothes. And some of these women would be married. You understand what I'm saying? So you know what goes on in the mind of these women. This is no lie. Think about it. They put into their mind, and if I would have put into my mind, and the thing is, there's been multiple times I've had to go into a married woman's complex or a married woman's, apartment, and she's had multiple issues. 1 week it might be the sink leaking. 1 week it might be the stove not working. 1 week it might be the AC. 1 week it might, it might be different things to replace things, right? Things just breaking. And I have to go in here, and she may not be, bra and panties one time. She might just have on jeans or some tights or whatever. But in her mind, she's formulating a plot. And it's the same thing with me. If I saw her in these things, and in my mind, I said to myself, or that demon said to me, or that spirit said to me, like, ooh, I want to have sexual relations with this woman. Eventually, I'm going to do that because your thoughts is what predicate your actions. The thoughts that you have. This is why the scripture is saying right here, but I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her, meaning that you looking at this woman just so that you can feel that burning sensation in yourself, even though you know she's married. If a woman is married in your mind, the first thing you should say to yourself is, I don't want to dishonor my brother. I don't want to dishonor this man's or this woman's husband by sleeping with his woman. That's what should be in your mind. But she got on her short shorts, her booty shorts, coochie cutters, whatever you want to call it. She got on her bra and her panties, and you see her, and instead you just working in the apartment, but you keep looking while she's bending over and walking around while she doing whatever it is that she's doing. You just keep looking and looking. That's you lusting after her, looking to lust after her, knowing that she got a husband. And this is why it says, lusted after her, have committed adultery with her already in his heart. In your mind, you have already said, I'm going to sleep with her if she gives me the chance. I'm going to throw something out there, say something sexual, say something freaky like, I wonder is it soft? Or you know how brothers say some real slick. I wonder, how I be having to sleep. It's hot in here. I be having to sleep butt naked at night. And you want her to be like, yeah, me too. That's what I usually do. This thing be blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to hear that deep conversation and you want to throw that out there so that she can bite, so that you can commit the adultery, so that you can sleep with this man's woman. And this is why the Lord will not give you the things that you're asking for, because you fell to the second spirit. Like, it was two spirits talking to you. That demon that comes from her and that demon that's already in your mind. Yeah, it's a 2v1, but you have got to just fight it. It's a handicap match, but you have got to fight it. You got to be stronger than the thoughts that come into your mind. Because the thoughts that come into your mind, they're going to continuously come. They're going to put pictures in your head. They're going to give you smells and scents. And you know what I'm saying? That thought in your mind is going to attract the very thing that you're asking for. Like, if you want to sleep with a married woman, it's going to put you in a situation to where you're going to sleep with a married woman. If you want goddamn superpowers, the Lord is going to put you in a situation to where he's going to let you decide, like, okay, am I going to go this way and get the superpowers, or am I going to go this way and miss getting the superpowers? You can have whatever it is that you're asking for. Don't believe me? Let me show you. I'm going to show you. Let me show you this. Yeah, I'm typing the whole scripture. I believe it. Yeah, and all it's righteous. Okay, okay, here we go. Matthew 6:33, right? Just so y'all can see this. Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. All right, so what does it say right here? Let me pull this up. Salakia. Do it like this. Let me do it like this. All right, so Matthew 6:33, right? But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and all of his righteousness, and all of these things will be added unto you. That's one of my favorite scriptures, because All you really got to do is have the right intentions in your heart, and the Lord will give you what you're asking for at any time. Like, just think, like, right, if you was a brother, right, and you wanted to have a righteous woman, or you wanted to make your woman bend to what it is that you want her to do, like, you want a good woman, and you got an evil woman. Like, first you got to think about what the kingdom of heaven, like, what have you done for the Most High? And then you have to think, like, what is the right thing to do when it comes to this woman? Like, if you think about, all right, so what am I going to do for the Lord? And how can I reap the benefits of what the Lord wants me to have? Like, and the Lord said he wants you to have all peace. We read that earlier. He wants you to be at peace, right? So if he wants you to be at peace and have happiness and joy and all these things, he wants you to have a righteous woman. But then you have to know, you have to have the wherewithal on how to treat a righteous woman. And the intent in your heart has to be not just to conquer and have a righteous woman so that she'll bend to your every will and do all the evil and wicked, disgusting things that you want her to do. But you have to know that, hey, I'm getting a righteous woman so that she can help me to build something for the kingdom. To build some, like, we're going to work at this thing together so that we can build something that the Lord is going to be proud of. Because if not, he'll just build it up and we'll get super rich and then we'll die like Jackie Chan and have to give all of our money to charity because our children are drug addicts and sexual deviants. You don't want to leave money to people that are going to just squander your fortune. They're going to take the fortune that you give them and just squander it on whores, liquor, and drugs. Now think about the intention in your heart when you ask for anything. And this way you will be able to weed out the thoughts that are not your thoughts. Like, you will be able to take the demons that's in your mind saying, hey, do this, go this way, take care of this, handle it this way. But I'm going to show you, this is my, I'm going to give you this last scripture right here to show y'all the proper way to also help you when it comes to being able to decipher these thoughts. Like, you can do it and peep out the things by yourself, but some thoughts are like heavier than what you can handle. So you have to be able to go to other people. Like, everybody needs a mentor. Everybody needs like a counselor or somebody that they can go to and be like, yo, I've been having this on my mind and I need somebody to help me, like, decipher my thoughts. Get me to the point to where I need to be, to where I can commit the right action, right? I can do the right thing. Because as I said, your thoughts are what predicate your actions. Your thoughts is what make you do the things that you do. If you have to constantly fight your thoughts, you are going to have one hell of a problem in life. But if you can control them, you will be able to get through life easily. Here's something that will help you control them. This right here. It says, Proverbs 11 and 14, where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. Where there's no counsel, it's over with. You have to go and talk to someone. And but you also have to look at the intention of the people that you're talking to. If you're looking to be a wife, you cannot go talk to a single woman. You have to go and talk to wives. That's just like saying, if you want to be an electrician, you're going to go talk to a plumber. Why would you do that? Their intention is to teach you plumbing, not electricity. That's the same thing. If you want to be an ice cream maker, go talk to the ice cream makers. You want to be a righteous man or a righteous woman? You have to talk to righteous people. You want to learn about money? You got to talk to people that know about money. This is how life is. Now, if you have thoughts in your mind, and sometimes these thoughts are overwhelming, these thoughts can lead to you having emotions like depression, happiness, joy, sadness, all of these, you know what I'm saying, different things that's going on in your mind. These thoughts can be controlled and manipulated as you choose. There are some people out there they call sociopaths, right? And they don't have any empathy or compassion. They can turn it on and off. There's some people that they call psychopaths, like Jeffrey Dahmers and all this. They can talk their way into you be real sweet and then instantly snap and be evil. These spirits will try and control you at any chance they get. And they're going to use every trick of the trade to get you to hurt yourself or hurt someone else. That's the point of an evil spirit. But the righteous spirit is going to tell you, hey, let's do this. That's what I'm saying. Like, we always respond to the spirits, whether they're righteous or evil. A righteous spirit might be like, hey, go right. There's life. And you'll say, all right, I'm going to do that. And then the evil spirit be like, hey, go left. There's death at the end, but there's a good life real fast. And you can say, I'm going to do that. But it's all based on you. It's all up to you. You got to be based. You got to be grounded. You have to stand on your square and know what it is that you actually want. And you can't lie to you. Like, this is what people don't understand. Lying to the Most High is just you lying to yourself. You can't lie to yourself because you always know what you really intend to do with what it is that you got. You understand what I'm saying? You can try and say whatever, do whatever you want, act however you want, but it's not going to work. You lying to yourself is pointless. It's vain. You can't lie to the Most High God. And this is why you just will never have the things that you want. Because the Lord sees you. He sees your intentions. All those things that you try to hide, your nasty ways. He'll let you serve Satan just so you can fall. Like Diddy. Diddy was serving Satan. He did everything them devils told him to do. Traffic people, traffic drugs, did all they beat people, made people blow his rod, men and women, just for fame and power and money. And you see what happened when at the end, the Lord built him up, made everybody think he was so big and made him just feel like he was the most powerful being on earth. And then now look at him being humbled. That's the same thing with everybody else. Same thing with America. There is no expansion without retraction. There's none. You can blow up, but you're going to have to pop at some point. The bubble is going to burst. Everything that gets big gets small. Everything that is small gets big. Everything has a climax. Everything. We live on the high ride in life, and then we pass away. Our thoughts is what give us the life that we want. Things are going to come your way like flat tires, things you can't control. Oh, there's going to be a lot going on. But it's your thoughts that help you get through it all. And being prepared beforehand is really what helps you get through it all. Brotherhood, sisterhood, counselors, etc. will save your life. Think about it. It's all on you. And with that, I want to say shalom, brothers. Shalom, sisters. Everybody be safe. Have a good night. We are the ISUPK, starting out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And since 1969, we've been breaking this Bible down and teaching you life and death and everything in between. We just teach you about the Most High.